What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. Today I'm going to be going over the best budget vlogging setup. So yeah, I put together a giant vlogging setup. So I just ordered a few packages a few days ago and they're supposed to arrive today. So I'm going to go outside and check the mailbox to see if they are there, and then I'll do the video. Let's unbox this. Alright, that's a lot smaller than I thought it was. Okay. Alright, so what we got here is this and this, and I'll explain later, but let me get my vlogging crap. Alright guys, so here is my vlogging setup. So we got a lot going on here, so I'm just gonna go over on each item that puts this all together, and yeah. So right here we have the Arkin whatever tripod. Basically, it's like an alternative tripod to the Joby GorillaPod. It's just like it, a little bit different design, but it works just as fine, in my opinion anyway. It's a really good tripod. It costs 20 bucks. Probably thinking, why don't I just get the real brand one for 20 bucks? Because the one that they sell for 20 bucks is actually like this small. It's like super small, and you do not want to buy it for a vlogging setup. So I would recommend getting this one instead, because it saves you money instead of buying, I think it's like 40 bucks. And so yeah, it saves you a lot of more money, especially. Also, this tripod comes with a phone mount. So you can just put your iPod or your phone or whatever basically on here, and this just slides up and down. So that's the tripod. Right here, you probably don't know where I'm pointing to. It's a cold shoe slot. So basically this allows me to mount this microphone, which I'll get to in a moment. But this cold shoe slot.
But let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
Does not come with this tripod. You have to buy it separately, because like I don't think there's any tripod that has a cold shoe mount like right there. So it cost me like $6 for this cold shoe mount, and I basically just super glued the mount onto the top of this phone mount, so that way I can put my mic on it when I'm recording. So I tried using hot glue, guys, but it didn't work. So like it wasn't strong enough. Maybe you could try it, but super glue is probably what you're gonna have to use. So and then right here we have the Takstar SGC 598. It's a really nice microphone for the price. So guys, you actually need a adapter for this microphone to work with your iOS device or your Android device. You need a mic and speaker splitter. If you already have one, that's great. If not, then I'll have the link to the adapter in the description below, and that way you'll be able to use this microphone. So I did a whole video on this microphone, so you can hear the microphone test and everything. It's a pretty nice setup here. It cost me around 60 bucks. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I forgot. This little remote. This is not needed, but is very useful. So say like I were to set this tripod up somewhere, basically this remote will basically just start the video from the remote. Like it's a shutter remote, so basically I can take a picture. I can do like a whole bunch of pictures at the same time by holding down the button. What's actually kind of cool is it will turn on the device, which isn't really that useful, but if you want to, you can turn on the device with it by just pressing the shutter button. So let me just give you an example of me using this. You see, if I press the iOS button, because this is an iOS device, so it works with iOS and Android. Same with the mic. Basically, this whole setup works with iOS or Android phones, so just letting you know, because it works with both. So I'm going to press the button here, and you can see it took a photo. It's practically instant as you press it. You can also start the video, or you can stop it, so it's pretty nice. You can basically use any of these settings. This, where it takes a whole ton of pictures, like that. I'm probably gonna start recording with this now. So say I'm like thinking about the video, and then all of a sudden I can just start it with the click of a button, and then I can, you know, do the video. So it's a nice feature to have, although you don't need it. It costs about $7, so it's pretty cheap. Alright guys, so here's a microphone test. There's someone cutting in the background. It's outside, so it's more of a microphone test than a vlogging test, but I'm also using the entire vlogging setup, and there's a lot of background noise. I came outside hoping that there would be some wind so that you could get an example of how the windscreen works and see if you could hear it at all, but there isn't really much wind, so there's some background noise though. So that's a little outside vlogging test, and now I'm going to do a vlogging test inside. Alright, so here is a vlogging test inside, so it probably sounds pretty good. Probably is a little bit more stable, and yeah. So guys, all the links to everything in this video will be in the description below. Be sure to subscribe if you're new and like the video, and if we can hit, I don't know, 5 likes, that would be great, guys. And see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Before you came round, my heart would never be much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came